Day 17. Today was Sequoia's beauty shots, and she was so pretty. The photographer, which is David Patton with Patton Pics, had a big, it's kind of like an upside down umbrella light thing in the barn aisleway, and so we walked Sequoia up to it and I let her see it. She kind of looked at it. At first she was a little unsure, and then she did great. It flashed and she was just as happy as could be to stand there. We were waving hay in front of her to get her to put her ears forward, but then she would keep trying to walk up and eat the hay. But she did really good, and if you all check out the earlier post from a few days ago, you'll get to see those pictures. They were really pretty. They turned out very well. And whoever adopts Sequoia will get one of those printed off courtesy of Patton Pics. Day 18. I had a horse show and I had to get up at 4 in the morning to go out and do that. And I got back pretty late, so I did not work Sequoia on day 18. Although apparently when the weed eater got turned on, it startled her, and the weed eater was nowhere close to her. And she jumped into the panels of her pasture and bent one of them. I really think that it was just the noise. Maybe she was sleeping, I don't know, because I wasn't there. You know, she was fine and everything, but she's had the weed eater around her before, much closer than that, so I don't know why it was so scary that time. But like I said, she was fine, but she did bend one of the metal panels. She's very stout. Day 19. Today, Sequoia did fairly well. I worked on just kind of some super basics. It was a 2-day horse show, so I was at the horse show all morning, and then I came back and was like, oh, I can't let her sit for 2 days in a row. So I was putting the saddle blanket on her in the saddle, picked up all of her feet. When I got on her, I bent her, and she was really nice and soft. She gave really nicely both ways. I walked her forward several steps, and the saddle was a little crooked when I got on. Even though I tightened it several times, it was just slightly crooked. And so I kind of jerked a little to the side to straighten the saddle. And she took a weird little, it wasn't really a buck. I can't call it a buck. It was like a jump forward. Oh no, I don't know what just happened. And I just turned her head to the side, did a nice little one-rein stop. She stopped right away and was great. And I did kind of move the saddle a couple more times during the ride, and she didn't react at all then, but I just wanted to make sure she didn't think that was too scary. She did walk around, we changed directions. I did a lot more change of directions, and I thought she did very well. We did smaller turns, we did bigger turns, we went halfway across the arena and turned, we did a little loop around the mounting block and turned. I was really, really happy with that. If I had more energy, I probably would have tried to trot her, but I was pretty worn out. Day 20. Today I did a lot of leading with Sequoia. I didn't have another adult out at the barn most of the time. I had my kids with me, and I didn't want to do a lot of riding without someone there. I mean, hopefully I wouldn't fall off and get hurt, but you never know. And we worked on the trailer. She went off and on multiple times. My eldest daughter, Annabelle, was like, hey, can I do that? So I said, sure, and Annabelle led her on the trailer, and she was great. She led her off the front. I did some backing off of the trailer just to make sure she could go on and off. And she was so relaxed the whole time. I was really, really proud of her. Then she got to go out into an actual pasture instead of just her little tiny pen. She went out with a gelding, and they did great. It's, I don't know, 3/4 of an acre. It's not a very big pasture. And I went out and caught her, and she was happy to come up and be caught. And then I took her on a trail walk with Nervous Sequoia again, and we are taking a walk through the woods. Annabelle says, me too. We went through the woods, down a trail. We went through a ditch, and she walked right through. It had a tiny little bit of water at the very bottom. Didn't even faze her. She didn't look at it at all. We went through that twice. I went to a spot where there was some gravel that was dumped. We walked over that a couple times. She was great. We went up a zigzag trail, past a pond. There was a spot where a tree had fallen across the trail, and I had to lead her under it. And it touched her back, it touched her sides. She was really, really good. And then I was like, ooh, that's a great thing to take a little video of. So I asked Annabelle to take a video of me. And I walked her back and forth through it several times, and none of it bothered her. And yeah, so she was really awesome. It was a great day, just kind of getting her out and about. I can't wait to get on her on a trail. Hopefully she'll do as good. Please like, subscribe, comment, share it a bunch. We want everyone to know about Sequoia because she's amazing. Find us and follow us on 4-Star Equestrian page or the Appalachin Trainer face-off page. #HopTeamSequoia, #ATFO 2021.